Hey all, Milvo here. Final part three of this series about who am I and how I operate my life. So hope you've enjoyed the first couple of series that went through, and where we finished off last week, we got to lunchtime and made that magnificent, beautiful power smoothie. So it's 900 ml worth of smoothie. I'm not going to be able to consume that straight away, so I actually allow that to be consumed throughout the afternoon. So I actually really enjoy just allowing it to come in. Whilst I'm having the smoothie, I'm also having water, but now I'm also actually bringing in organic fruits and nuts. So I make up my own little organic trail mix, and then on top of that, I'll have an apple and a couple of mandarins. Why apple and mandarins? Because that's what's in season at the moment. We're in Melbourne. It's cold. There's not a lot of other fruits that are going on. Summer, beautiful. Grapes, nectarines, peaches, plums, beautiful. I'll jump into all those. But at the moment, you just go with what's seasonal and what's there available to you, and that's what I do. So that's what I've consumed through the day. And so I'm getting away, I'm doing my work, but I'm actually nourishing my body, and I'm putting all that energy back into my body again. But it's all organic and it's all natural, and my body loves it. And so I'm up and going. A quick call out: if you are on one of those health shake things that you get from the chemist, please stop. They have chemicals in them that deliberately bloat your stomach to give you a sensation of feeling full. They've got no nutrients in them. I can guarantee you, if you cracked out my smoothie and you had something like that, you would be okay and you will lose weight. So I'm not a doctor and I'm not a nutritionist, and I'm going to put that out there. But absolutely, please get off all that chemical bullshit that the chemists are trying to say about how to lose weight. It's a short win for a really bad long-term gain, because you don't want to be putting that stuff in your body. Anyway, I'll get off the vent. So I've got the smoothie, I've had my fruit, and I've actually worked my way through the afternoon again because it's all nutritious. My body knows how to handle it and what to have. And cracking through that, almond milk and coconut water is probably the other things to add in there to make it up a smoothie. Otherwise, it's just all dry ingredients. Makes it a bit hard. So I've got to the end of the day and my energy's been up because I've got this slow release, sustained, nutritious food that I've been consuming. So I get to about 5:30, 5:45, look to finish off the day, and then that's when I'll jump on the harmonica and do a bit of harmonica practice. It's really important to be able to transition from work to home life. So you're present at work. How do you become present in your home life with the people around you? The Buddhists talk about there's 3 gates that you go through, and if you look at a lot of temples, they have these 3 gates, which is about exiting one life, transition, and moving into the next one. And then when you leave the Buddhist temple, you exit, you transition, and then you move back out to your car into the other world. That's how things operate. So for me, the harmonica is that transition between work and when I connect back in with my wife. Go downstairs and we're into the food. And let's get into the food. Tactile. Get your hands in on all this beautiful food. Why? Because it's the energy that you're putting into this. If you see this as a chore and you go about this as being a really low negative thing, that energy is going into your food. Guess what? You eat it and you're eating negative based food. Now, quantum physics is actually understanding all this, and there's a lot of great studies out there. So this is now being scientifically proven about how energy operates and how positive and negative energy actually impact the molecules that sits within foods and different things like that. Definitely jump on and do some research of that. It's so fascinating. So get in there and spend time with your partner or with your kids or whatever else, making the food, making the dinner. You made it. You then cook it, and then you sit down and consume it nice and slowly and enjoy what you've done. Massive rewards coming out of the back of it. Off the back of that, then we'll sit down and we'll chat for a while. We'll talk about what's come up through the day, any reactions or any little aha moments that popped up from little things. I know for me, some aha moments lately has been about the fact that growing up, there's always this view to have a level of perfectionism. So now if I don't quite do something right at home, my wife just brings it up and says, oh, look, I see you didn't do this quite right. I've really reacted. What do you mean? How about you do it yourself? But it's just my childhood. It's just other stuff. And it's like, wow, that's really fascinating. Maybe I didn't deal with that yet. So now I'm dealing with it. And now when stuff comes up, I'm not reacting anymore. So here's my question. When your partner or people say things to you and you react, where's that coming from? Have a think about it. Way back, which child of mine, my internal child, I haven't dealt with that's calling that up? It's really fascinating stuff. Happy to talk about that any day of the week. So now we're on to relaxed time. We seek permission from each other to watch social media. If I've posted something like today, then I'll go through and see how it's gone, and I'll respond back to anyone that's commented. Otherwise, we'll sit down and maybe watch a documentary here or a documentary there, but again, align with what we want. That gets us to about 9 o'clock at night. And then the evening part. So from 9 o'clock until about 10:30 is super important. So we come up and we have showers. Guess what we do again? Pump up the jam, pump up the music, and it's music, and we're singing and we're dancing. So again, we're finishing the day. We've got the movement going again, got the energy happening, it's the positive vibes. Then after that, go and hop in bed, grab a book. My book that I'm reading is The 3 Pillars of Zen. So it's learning all about Zen Buddhism at the moment. It's fascinating reading. And then from that, it puts you in a really nice calm state. And then when we go to sleep, we say goodnight to each other, but then we actually lay in bed and we cuddle and we actually fall to sleep in each other's arms every single night. And that's so important, because here's how it works. The energy that you go to sleep with, the mindset that you go to sleep with, how you think, and the last thing that's gone through your mind about how you see yourself and what's happened, that's how you're going to wake up in the morning. A simple little thing. If you only get 5 hours sleep and you go, 5 hours sleep, I'm going to be so tired in the morning, it's going to kill me. Guess what? You're going to wake up in the morning and go, I've only had 5 hours sleep. If you go, cool, 5 hours sleep, that's pretty awesome. Like, I'm going to be able to get some sleep, spend no sleep at all, and I'm actually really forward to being able to fall and have a nice sleep for 5 hours, and I'm looking forward to get up in the morning. When you wake up, you go, whew, geez, I've had a pretty good sleep actually, and you're up and going. The mindset you go to sleep with is how you wake up. And remember, then we've got that morning routine. So if I wake up really grumpy, my morning routine is a little bit more challenging. If I go to bed super positive, then my morning routine is so much simpler, because guess what? I've already woken up in the mindset that I'm expected to wake up with, which is I'm already up and alive and I'm up and going. So that, in this 3-part series, is how I live my life. So for those of you who knew me, Coke drinking, burger eating, steak eating, carnivore, alcoholic carnivore, whatever you want to call me that I was, that's who I was. I'm grateful for that person, because that person had to go on that journey to become who I am now. I am not that person anymore. I was an angry, frustrated person at work. I was a sarcastic person at work. I was intolerant of people at work, and at times I could be very rude and quite polarizing. And for all those people I worked with, I can understand why you'd have a perception of me who I am now, because that's exactly what it was. I understand that and I recognize that. If you work with me now, that's not what I am. There's plenty of people who now love to come and work with me and love to be involved with me because my energy is different, and I recognize that. So if you have a perception of me in the past, I just ask that you now come and have a chat. You listen to this video series, you might learn a bit more about who I am, and I'm free to sit down at any point in time. And I put this offer out there to have a conversation with anybody. And again, as I spoke about in relation to series 1, there's a reason why I make a choice not to be involved in current Western medicine society. And I've been through that in these last 3 video series. If you would like to understand how and why that works, and why I'm not a danger to your health, and how you can actually also be involved with that, please reach out, because I'd love to have the conversation and actually get more people understanding the power of positive energy and the power of being proactive in how you live your life. You don't have to live in this fear. You don't have to sign on to all these government-driven control mechanisms to make you feel safe. That's the key about it. I feel safe every single day, and I don't go anywhere near that. I feel alive every day, and I feel in control every day, because I choose to take that control back, and I choose to own my own energy and my own power. And if you're interested, I can help you do the same. Anyway, that's it. It's been a beautiful series again. I'm nowhere near meeting the 5 minutes. Don't even know why I made that up. I like doing maybe 8 to 10 minute videos. So sending you much love and peace. I hope you have an awesome day, and please reach out. Love you. Bye.